Всем привет, добро пожаловать на YouTube канал World Hockey. В этом видео мы посмотрим обзор матча полуфинала Кубка мира 1996 года между сборными России и США. Команды уже встречались на групповом этапе турнира, там американцы под руководством Рона Уилсона обыграли российскую команду со счетом 5-2. Но в выставочной встрече за неделю перед стартом Кубка мира подопечные Бориса Михайлова одолели сборную США со счетом 6-4. Полуфинальный матч России и США состоялся 8 сентября на арене Корел Центр в Оттаве.
Are starting their two most dangerous forwards, Sergei Fedorov and Alexander Mogilny. And who does Ron Wilson start? Joel Otto, who is a big, tough defensive type forward. He's on one wing. Adam Deadmarsh, another good defensive player on the other side, with Pat LaFontaine, all kinds of speed in the middle.
Well, in the game last Monday night at Madison Square Garden, Adam Deadmarsh scored for the USA 26 seconds after the opening faceoff, and that got the USA off and running to a 5-2 victory. Pat LaFontaine will move in here to take the opening faceoff against Sergei Fedorov. In that game last Monday in New York, the Russian team was said to look disinterested. Their big guns were no-shows in that game. Look for them to pick up their game tonight. Puck driven back behind the net, poked away by Trevelov. He had the shutout in the last game against Finland. Puck comes out on the right point. Darian Hatcher holds it in there. Gets it to Joel Otto, but it rolls away and played now by Malakoff. Malakoff up to center ice. His pass knocked down there. A lot of room. Right side for Joel Otto, 2-on-1. Otto pass across in front. Score! Pat LaFontaine! This time, 26 seconds again. The U.S. leads 1-0.
And the goal was nearly identical, a 2-on-1. This time LaFontaine. Instead, there's a turnover, and the U.S. comes back the other way, 2-on-1. Here it is, Joel Otto, the perfect pass, and the quick shot by Pat LaFontaine. Trefilov did not have a chance.
Точно так же, как и в матче группового этапа, американцы открыли счет на 26-й секунде встречи. На этот раз отличился Пэт Лафонтейн с передач Отто и Дедмарша.
And Alexei Kovalev up the right side. He is checked there. Checking by Team USA. They hold it in. Modano with a shot save. Rebound in front, and Bill Guerin just can't jam it in.
I was mentioning earlier, Ron Wilson just saying great things about him, both offensively and defensively.
Pass to Nemchinov, and a save made by Richter. Nemchinov again knocked away by Richter. Nemchinov came down the left side on the first try and got a perfect pass from Mogilny. Kachuk throws it down in deep. Now it comes around to Mike Modano. Modano had his pass knocked away by Fedorov. Now played to the blue line, but held in by Gary Suter with a drive and a save by Trefilov. And a puck loose behind him, but the whistle blew. And quite a collision there in front of Trefilov.
Well, Trefilov is very good with his catching hand. He likes to try and catch everything, and it doesn't matter what side of the body it's on. He'll reach for it with the glove. And that time, as Kachuk was in front, he noticed his defenseman taking the shot, so he went right to the front of the net, doing the right thing. Here's what happened on the play where Russia had the break. That was Brian Leach coming in, and Zelepukin went down to try and knock the puck out.
Here's Kovalenko ready on the draw with Keith Kachuk. And off the faceoff, Brett Hull with it. Hull to the blue line to Leach. Leach hanging out with only 20 seconds left to go in the period. Puck comes over to Kevin Hatcher. Hatcher right side. He feeds it down to Waite. To Hatcher. Shoots. Save Trevelov. Rebound. Score! Brett Hull right in front to jump on the rebound. And Team USA leads 2-0.
And Trefilov didn't have much of a chance on that. What a play by Brett Hull, because he was set up about 25 feet in the slot, 25 feet away from Trefilov, and Brett Hull initially tried to tip the shot, and when it got past him, he turned and headed right for the net immediately and was able to come up with the rebound and put it in. Now, with 14 seconds left, that's Zelepukin leaving the penalty box and heading to the Russian dressing room. And now referee Terry Gregson having a conversation with Fetisov, who was the captain of this team, and Larionov, one of the assistant captains.
I think perhaps Zelepukin may have...
За 15 секунд до окончания периода, играя в большинстве, американцы забросили вторую шайбу. После броска Кевина Хэтчера шайба отскочила от Трефилова, и первым на добивание оказался лучший американский снайпер в истории НХЛ Брэд Халл, который отправил шайбу в ворота российской сборной. Передачу на свой счет также записал Даг Уэйт.
Now to LaFontaine. Pat LaFontaine waits into Hull. Hull pass back toward the blue line. Held in there, and on the right side, Chelios over to Hull. Quick shot, save made. Hull with it again. Brett Hull hanging on after Trepilov made that save. Here is Leach. 4 seconds to go on the power play. Back to Leach at the blue line. Power play is over. Hull with it. Shoots. Save. Rebound. LeClaire couldn't jam it in. Snyder with it. Clears it up towards center ice. And here comes Doug Waite. Waite across the line. Drops it to Matthew Schneider, but his pass tipped away. 3-on-1 for Russia. Right side. Berezin. Berezin moving in. Shoots. He hit the goalpost. Yashin shoots. Now the red light went on. It came out in a hurry. Russia apparently has scored. I thought he hit the post, but the light came on.
And I think it came in and out of the net so quickly that even the goal judge had some trouble turning the light on initially. Berezin had a 3-on-1 and elected to take the shot and let it go. Here it is again. Berezin, 3-on-1, takes the shot. Oh, you could see what happened. It actually hit the left goal post first, then went inside the net to the other side and back out quickly.
They're going to review it right now.
And they're going to review it again, but it looked like the other replay we had, the first one, it looked like it hit the left post.
В середине второго периода сборной России удалось сократить отставание в счете. С передачи Алексея Яшина отличным броском от штанги шайбу забросил Сергей Березин. 1-2.
And then Mike Richter was able to cover up.
And they're going to count it. It did go in. It went off the post and then in. And Sergei Berezin has pulled Team Russia to within a goal. They trail 2-1. And a big roar from the pro-Russian crowd here in Ottawa, Ontario. Here in the second period, 2-1 now. Team USA leading by 1 after the goal by Berezin. Pass in front. Shot score! Right in front of the net. It came to Tony Amonte. And Team USA leads 3-1.
Well, give John LeClaire a lot of credit for just simply going to the net. On the play, Brian Smolinski, he just threw it from the far boards towards the net.
Спустя 55 секунд после гола Березина американцы вновь увеличили свое преимущество в счете до 2 шайб. Амонти вошел в зону, попытался обыграть Уланова, но шайба от конька защитника отлетела на Брайана Смолински. Тот набросил ее на ворота, попал в Джона Леклера, и после серии рикошетов она оказалась у 7-го номера американской сборной, и Тони Амонти забросил шайбу уже в пустые ворота. 3-1.
Puck comes down and deep in the corner. Power play for Russia. Up to Zubov. Zubov shoots, knocked down in front. And Chelios got dragged down. Couldn't draw a penalty. In deep is Fedorov, and he gets stopped. 30 seconds left to go in the power play for Russia. And the puck cleared on target. Stop made by Trepilov. 3-1. Team USA leading. We're in the second period. Kozlov, quick pass. Chelios comes back to take it away. He gets it up on the right side. Here is Waite moving in. Waite to Hull. Hull shoots. He scores! Brett Hull makes it 4-1, Team USA. His second of the night and fourth of the tournament.
На 15-й минуте второго периода после неудачной передачи Вячеслава Козлова Челиус перехватил шайбу, начал выбрасывать шайбу, но ее в средней зоне остановил Даг Уэйт. Форвард Эдмонтона вошел в зону, сохранил шайбу и отдал отличный пас на Халла, который броском между ног оформил дубль в этом матче. Американцы забросили эту шайбу, играя в меньшинстве. 4-1.
Hull can't clear. Tverdovsky's pass to Nikolishin is wide. Puck comes over to McGillney. Minute 27 to go here in the second period. Tverdovsky in front. Backhander. Save on the shot by Nikolishin, and Richter with a save. Now Andrei Nikolishin, he almost scored except for the stick of Darian Hatcher in that second period. His shot is up high in front. Larionov, and it just rolled away. Now centered in front, deflected off a skate and somehow didn't go in. And back to center comes Brett Hull. Hull with 2 goals tonight. He gets dumped by Zubov. Hull is right back up, and we have a fight back at the other end. Kovalenko into a scrap with
looks like Doug Waite. I think what ended up happening, I think Richter made a great save because Doug Waite was tied up with Kovalenko, and the pass ended up coming from behind the net, and I believe Kovalenko got his stick on it and took the shot with Waite hanging all over him, and I think Richter just made a great save on Kovalenko, and then the three of them basically stayed together. Waite and Kovalenko went down. Here it is here. Again, this is Kovalenko in front. That's Doug Waite with him. Now watch this. There it is right there. What a save by Richter with the left pad on Kovalenko. And then Doug Waite won't let him go. He's got his legs together and the skate of Kovalenko between the two. And Mike Richter comes out to help out. And then Doug Waite wants a piece of it. He goes, oh, slipped on the stick. He goes down on the play.
Fetisov with it. Over on the right side, now it goes to Larionov. Larionov waiting, gives it up the middle. Zubov shooting, he scores! It is now USA 4, Russia 2.
Now normally the defensemen are so dangerous in a 4-on-4 situation. In that time,
На второй минуте третьего периода сборная России отыграла 1 гол. Ковалев вошел в зону американцев, оставил шайбу на Ларионова, профессор сделал паузу и нашел передачи накатывающегося Зубова. Сергей отличным броском отправил шайбу в дальнюю девятку ворот Майка Рихтера, который был закрыт Фетисовым и не видел момент броска. 4-2.
went through some people, and Richter never able to react because Fetisov, the defenseman, just cut directly in front of him. There was a little bit of a collision. Team USA.
Hull was knocked down by Kasparaitis just moments ago, and here's a penalty to Brett Hull for tripping, and he knocks Kasparaitis down. Hull is going to get the penalty for tripping here, though, and I don't know if he'll get anything more with Kasparaitis out of this at center ice. We'll sort it out when we come back. Nikolation gets it to Tverdovsky. He's checked by Young. Pass comes back up to Zubov. 18 seconds to go in the power play. Larionov, left side. Larionov in the Team USA zone in front of Kovalenko. Fan rebound, saved by Richter. On Kovalenko's rebound. Rebound again by Kovalenko, tipped wide. Puck comes to Nikolation, to Tverdovsky, to Zubov. 2 seconds to go in the power play. Larionov to Kovalenko, tipped away out of the penalty box is Keith Tkachuk. A lead pass to him on a breakaway. He shoots, saved by Trefilov. And play continues.
Are we seeing some goaltending? Mike Richter with a couple of big saves for Team USA, and now Trefilov keeps his team in it.
Puck taken back by the Russians to their own blue line and played over to Sergei Zubov. On the right side of Fetisov, he gives it to Berezin. Berezin in the slot and just overskated, reached out to try and get it and couldn't find the handle on it. Team USA to center, working on a 2-on-1. Leclerc and down the right side, Schneider. Schneider shoots, he scores! Matthew Schneider puts Team USA ahead 5-2. A 2-on-1 break. He had the big goal scorer Leclerc off to his left, but Matthew Schneider, the defenseman from New York City, puts Team USA ahead 5-2.
Yeah, and it started with a turnover in Team USA's zone with Russia getting aggressive, needing to get the extra goal. Sergei Zubov gets caught. Now what's going to happen is that the defenseman decides to take the shooter, and we talked about Trefilov going down sometimes too early or before the shooter takes a shot. Here it is. You can see the Russian defenseman. He's going to take away the pass.
За 6 минут до конца матча после очередного обреза американцы убежали 2-1. И броском в дальний угол от штанги отличился Мэтью Шнайдер. Передачу на свой счет записал Скотт Янг. 5-2.
They got a scare in the third period when Russia came back to make it 4-2. They put a little pressure on.
Here's Pat LaFontaine in deep, and he shoveled it, looked like with his gloved hand toward the net. Now a hard check by Joel Otto down in the corner. Here's a penalty coming up, and Otto falls down on top of the Russian player. He threw a hard check from behind, and then they turned around and went down to the ice, but a penalty indication was given by the referee, Terry Gregson.
And no question that Joel Otto was going to get the initial penalty for hitting from behind.
I think it's Ulanov that he hit.
Oh, Ulanov got into the game too in the third. He was running around, probably their most physical defenseman along with Kasparaitis. And this third period was the Russian players in particular. Here it is again. Boy, he took a high stick and then a little spear behind the leg from Ulanov. That's why he went after him, and then he looked at this opportunity and said, here's my chance to go back after him. And then Ulanov jumped on his back, and Joel Otto able to throw his gloves down, use the right hand.
And they led all the way in going to this victory over Russia. Team USA, their second win in a week over Russia. 2 seconds to go. That will do it. It is all over. And Team USA wins it 5-2 to move into the finals, and Ron Wilson, he's got the Russians' number, that's for sure.
Well, he's got a lot of teams' number the way his team is playing. Ron Wilson now shaking hands with the rest of his coaches there. The Russians giving their goaltender Trefilov a little pat on the head, but they weren't the team that could match up to Team USA in this game. Mike Richter made the big saves when he had to keep his team in the lead. Brett Hull, boy, what a game for Brett Hull. 2 goals, 1 power play goal, the other one shorthanded.
Сборная США победила сборную России второй раз за неделю с одинаковым счетом 5-2 и вышла в финал, в котором их уже ожидала сборная Канады, обыгравшая в другом полуфинале шведов 3-2 в овертайме. Это был последний матч сборной России на этом турнире. К сожалению, та команда мечты так и осталась в истории хоккея как команда звезд без единства внутри коллектива. Спасибо вам за просмотр. Если вам понравилось это видео, то ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал и увидимся в следующих видео.